Hey guys, this is my homework, the race.
Welcome to the mini story for the race. Let's get started. It was 5 o'clock and Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
Oh,
When was Alan riding his motorcycle?
at 5 o'clock.
Well, at 5 o'clock, right? At 5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle. Was Alan riding his car?
No,
Or was
he's
Alan
riding a
riding his
motorcycle.
motorcycle? Well, of course, Alan was riding his motorcycle. Where was Alan riding his motorcycle?
In San Francisco.
In San Francisco. Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. When was he riding?
At 5 o'clock.
At 5 o'clock.
At 5
At
o'clock.
5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. He was riding down Van Ness Street
Oh,
and came to a stoplight. Who was riding down Van Ness Street?
Aaron was riding down.
Alan was
Van Ness
riding
Street.
down Van Ness Street. What was he riding on?
He riding on motorcycle.
On a motorcycle. He was riding on his motorcycle. Was he riding down Market Street?
No, he was riding down
No,
on Van Ness
not
Street.
Market Street. He wasn't riding down Market Street. Was he riding down Lombard Street?
He riding
No,
down Van Ness
He
Street.
wasn't riding down Lombard Street. He was riding down Van Ness Street. When? When was he riding down Van Ness Street?
At 5 o'clock.
At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock,
At 5 o'clock.
he was riding down Van Ness Street. Who was riding down Van Ness Street
Aaron
at 5 o'clock?
riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock.
Alan was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock. Was he in a truck?
No,
No,
Motorcycle.
he wasn't in a truck. He was on his motorcycle. And he came to a stoplight.
Mm.
Did Alan come to a go light?
No, he came to a stoplight.
No. He didn't come to a go light. He came to a stoplight. We never say go light. We only say stoplight. Who came to a stoplight?
Aaron came to a stoplight.
Alan, of course. Alan
Alan, of
came
course.
to a stoplight. What was he on when he came to a stoplight?
Motorcycle. His
A
motorcycle.
motorcycle. He was on a motorcycle when,
When
he came
came
to a
a
stoplight.
stoplight.
Where was the stoplight?
On Van Ness Street.
Well, on Van Ness Street. The stoplight was on Van Ness Street. Was the stoplight on Embarcadero Street?
No,
Or was the stoplight on Van Ness Street?
the stoplight was on Van Ness Street.
Van Ness, of course.
Van Ness Street.
The stoplight was on Van Ness Street. Who was at the stoplight?
Aaron.
Alan was at
Alan
the stoplight.
stoplight.
Which city was Alan in? In San Francisco, of course.
San Francisco.
Alan was in San Francisco. Where is Van Ness?
Van Ness in San Francisco.
Van Ness Street is in
San Francisco.
Of course. Van Ness Street is in San Francisco. Is Van Ness Street in New York, or is Van Ness Street in San Francisco?
In San Francisco.
Well, of course, Van Ness Street is in San Francisco. Where was Alan riding?
Van Ness Street.
Oh, he was riding on Van Ness Street in San Francisco. And he came to a stoplight. A red Ferrari pulled up next to him. Did the red Ferrari pull up behind him?
No. A red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan.
The red Ferrari pulled up next to him. What pulled up next to Alan?
A red Ferrari.
A red Ferrari. A red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. Did Alan pull up next to a red Ferrari?
No. A red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan.
Alan didn't pull up next to a red Ferrari. A red Ferrari pulled up next to him. Where did the red Ferrari pull up next to Alan?
On Van Ness Street.
At a stoplight.
A stoplight on Van Ness Street.
At a stoplight on Van Ness Street, a red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. Was Alan in a red Ferrari?
No. He on
No.
a motorcycle.
Alan wasn't in a red Ferrari. He was on a motorcycle. Alan was on a motorcycle. What did the red Ferrari do?
So a red Ferrari
Well,
pulls up next to Alan.
Next to Alan. The red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. The driver was wearing dark sunglasses. So, Alan was wearing dark sunglasses.
No.
No,
He wasn't
not Alan.
dark sunglasses.
Alan wasn't wearing dark
Alan-
sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Who was wearing dark sunglasses?
The driver of
The driver
Ferrari.
of the Ferrari. The driver of the Ferrari was wearing dark sunglasses, not Alan. The driver looked over at Alan. Did the driver look behind Alan?
No. The driver
No.
looked
He
over
looked over
Alan.
at Alan. Who looked over at Alan?
The driver
The driver of the
of
Ferrari.
the Ferrari.
Looked over at Alan. Did Alan look over at the driver?
Yes.
Yes, he did. Alan also looked over at the driver. Who was the driver?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise was the driver. Alan looked over at the driver and realized that the driver was Tom Cruise. Who was the driver of the Ferrari?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was the driver of the Ferrari. Who was the motorcycle rider?
Alan was motorcycle rider.
Alan was the motorcycle rider.
Rider.
And Tom Cruise was the driver of the Ferrari. Who looked over at Alan?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise looked over at
Alan.
Alan. What was Tom Cruise wearing?
He's wearing dark sunglasses.
Tom Cruise was wearing dark
sunglasses.
sunglasses. Was Alan wearing dark sunglasses?
No.
No, he wasn't. Alan wasn't
wearing the sunglasses.
Tom Cruise was wearing dark sunglasses. And he looked over at Alan. Tom sneered at Alan. Oh no. Did Tom smile?
No.
No,
Tom sneered at
Tom
Alan.
didn't smile. He sneered at Alan. Was Tom friendly and nice?
No. He wasn't friendly and nice.
He sneered at Alan. Did Alan sneer at Tom Cruise? Or did Tom Cruise sneer at Alan?
Tom Cruise sneered at Alan.
Well, Tom Cruise sneered at Alan. After he sneered, what did Tom Cruise say?
Tom Cruise said, when
he said,
when the light turns green, let's race.
After he sneered at Alan, Tom Cruise said, when the light turns green, let's race. Did Tom want to race?
Yes.
Yes, of course. He has a Ferrari. He wanted to race. Alan said, all right, you're on. Did Alan agree to race Tom?
Yes, he agreed.
Yes, he agreed. He said, you're on. Did Tom say, you're on?
No. Alan
Tom didn't say, you're on. Alan said, you're on. Alan agreed to race. Who said, you're on? Alan. Alan said, you're on. What did Alan agree to do? To race. Alan agreed to race Tom. He said, you're on. Tom said, I'm gonna smoke you, sucker. Did Tom say he would beat Alan?
Yes. He says,
he did.
I'm gonna smoke you.
I'm gonna smoke you. I'm gonna beat you. Did Tom say he would win?
Yes.
Yes, he said he would win. He said, I'm gonna smoke you. Who was Tom gonna smoke?
Alan.
Well, Alan. Tom was gonna smoke Alan. Was Tom gonna smoke Schwarzenegger?
No. Tom was gonna smoke Alan.
Tom wasn't gonna smoke Arnold Schwarzenegger. Tom was gonna smoke Alan. Was Tom gonna smoke Alan at football, soccer?
No.
No. He wasn't gonna Alan
in a race.
Football or soccer. He was gonna smoke Alan in a race. In a race. He was gonna smoke Alan in a race. Was Tom nice and polite? No, he said sucker.
No, he said sucker.
He called Alan.
He called Alan
sucker. Is sucker a nice, polite word? No, it's not.
Sucker, not.
It's not polite. It's not nice. He said, "I'm gonna smoke you, sucker."
I'm gonna smoke you, sucker.
Alan said, "You wish.
You wish.
I'm gonna beat you and your sorry ass car." Did Tom have a very, very nice car?
No. Sorry ass car.
No, he did not have a nice car. He had a sorry ass Ferrari. A sorry ass car. What kind of car did Tom have?
Sorry ass car.
Sorry ass car. Low quality car. Bad car. Cheap car. Is a Ferrari a nice car?
No.
No, it's a sorry ass car. Ferraris are sorry ass cars. Did Alan like Tom's car?
No. He
No,
don't
he
like
didn't. Alan thought
it.
it was a sorry ass car. Who had a sorry ass car?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise had a sorry ass car. Did Alan have a sorry ass motorcycle?
No.
No, Alan had a great motorcycle.
Race motorcycle.
But Tom had a sorry ass car. Alan and Tom waited at the light. They revved their engines.